Hey Vikes, I'm Reily Dominy with the Norseman podcast, and I'm here with senior Russ Gibbs, who's recently hosted a speedcubing event at Bryan High School. Thanks for joining us today, Russ. Okay, so can you explain a little bit about what speedcubing is?
So basically, it's just like solving a Rubik's Cube as fast as possible. And then in the competitions, you solve it 5 times, and then you take the average of the middle 3, and then that's basically your score for the round. And that's pretty much like the goal really is just kind of beating your own personal records, honestly, because like for the majority of people, you're not actually competing for like world records or anything. So
Okay, and how long have you been speedcubing?
probably like I started probably like, I don't know, 7 years ago, roughly,
Oh.
but I wasn't actually like serious about it until the last couple of years. So I just kind of knew how to solve the cube, and that was it for a while.
How did you get involved with speedcubing?
I don't really remember. I know that a long time ago, I just like had a Rubik's Cube and I wanted to know how to solve it. So I just looked up some tutorials online, and then it just kind of went from there.
Okay, so what do you like most about speedcubing?
I feel like probably my favorite thing is just like looking stuff up and learning about it, because generally I just like learning new skills, I guess. And I don't know. I don't really know why I like it that much, but yeah.
What do you find the most difficult about speedcubing?
I feel like the hardest thing is probably just like finding the time to practice, because really the most important thing for actually improving is just practicing, and it's hard finding that much time.
Yeah. And I know you just organized and had an event for speedcubing. Can you give an overview of the event, such as like planning, the date, what exactly was going on?
So to organize the event, I had to like set it up a few months before it to organize with some of the WCA delegates, and they're basically just like the WCA is the speed cubing organization, and they just had to like make it all official basically. So I had to reserve the like Bryan High School to be able to do it here, and I ended up talking with Miss Patterson and Principal Boobin to just get everything reserved, and then Miss Alvarado helped me with like setting up all the tables and everything.
Okay, and how did you get information out for the event?
So I put up like flyers around the school, but it's kind of funny because no one from the school actually came that I'm aware of. So really, like all the people that came just kind of found this on their own, because I don't know, like really everyone that comes to these just kind of, I guess, looks them up themselves, and there isn't really like, generally there isn't any advertising much, because they fill up pretty quickly, so you're not really trying to find people to come.
And how many people, give or take, would you say participated in the event?
So it was 96, I believe, competitors, and then the total people that were there was probably around like a little under 300, including all the spectators and everyone.
How long did the event last?
So it was like all day from 9 o'clock to 6:30, I believe, as far as the actual event, but there was some setting up before that and just kind of picking stuff up afterwards. So, I mean, it was an all-day event.
What was the most challenging aspect of the event?
Well, probably just that I'd never done it before, so just kind of figuring out what I'm actually supposed to do, because really it's not really that hard to set up the event, but just kind of, figuring out what is actually my job to do and then what the delegates are supposed to do.
What was your favorite aspect of the event?
Probably just like, I don't know, that's kind of a hard question. I feel like my favorite aspect was probably just like, I don't know.
It's okay. It's okay. We can go on. Why do you think Why do you think speed cubing is growing in popularity?
I feel like it's probably just because of like the internet, that now it's a lot easier to actually get somewhat competitive at it than it was before. So like really, if you just look into it a little bit, you can kind of get into it.
Would you ever host an event like this again?
Probably, yeah.
Is there anything you would have done differently?
I can't really think of anything I would have done differently. I feel like overall it went pretty well.
That's good. How fast can you solve a Rubik's Cube on average?
Around like 11 seconds.
It's pretty good. Is there anything else you want to add?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.